Welcome to my channel today, and our discussion for today will be on financial inclusion, and this will be a training model that is in Ghana. Financial inclusion. You'll highlight more on a little bit of the few things that we need to know on financial inclusion, and my name is Gabriel Duah. I am a training consultant, a microfinance specialist. I've been in the microfinance industry for over 8 years, from the very grassroots to managing or consulting for microfinance company. And I've been a financial inclusion specialist, training the trainers program, and I'm also a philanthropist. Just in 2018, we have started a project where we are training 1,000 peasant farmers, which is scattered all over Ghana. And this program is aimed at improving the financial inclusion status of the country Ghana, which will have a direct impact of the unbanked population or the financially excluded population in Africa. That will feed into the global target for 2020. The financial inclusion ecosystem. Here we will be looking at what makes up the ecosystem for financial inclusion. And the people is always key. We have people who are going to be the trainers, and we have people that we have to search and train them or make them aware of the financial products, financial services, digital financial platforms that are available to these unbanked population. The people, very key. And we have the financial institutions. Here in West Africa, or more specifically in Ghana, with financial institutions, we have various tiers or various categories. We have the big bank, the commercial banks, they are the big banks. And we have the microfinance companies who play the middle belt, which includes savings and loans companies, or you can even call them the microfinance banks. And the microfinance institutions, the very smaller one. Then we have the money lending or the microcredit group. All these people form part of the financial institutions. These are the people who design the products and services to be sold or to be used or to be given to the unbanked population or the underserved. Then we have technology. The easiest way for us to achieve the 2020 financial inclusion target is to ride on technology. Most countries in the developing countries, especially in Africa and the MENA, that is the Middle East and North Africa area, are really lagging behind, and the size of the financially excluded population is very huge there. And the advantage we have with this group of people is mobile phones. A number of people in these countries are using mobile phones, and the mobile phone penetration in that country is so high. So we can ride on mobile phones and other digital platforms that can be used to reduce the underserved population in this group. And with technology, we will be talking about the fintechs. We will talk about the terms and conditions, the client privacy, everything that forms under technology, what comes in there, that form part of the ecosystem. Then we have the products and services. So the financial institutions design their products and services with the help of the fintechs or the technology companies or the telecommunication companies. Then we have the products. What type of products should be designed for the financially excluded? Why are they not patronizing the already made products? We have trust issues, we have cultural issues that affect those group of people, and we have some products needs to be re-engineered, redesigned. So products needs to be designed to suit the need of the financially excluded. Micro insurance is very key, as of now we have insurance policies, but mainly most of them, a large portion of it, does not go into the micro client. That's why those that are underserved and all that. So when we have people, financial institutions, the technology, one key thing that is very important here has to do with financial awareness. Where we have the financial awareness, these are trainings of that make aware that make popular, that make known to the unbanked population or the underserved or the financially excluded how they can manage their finances, which products are available, which institutions are providing the services. This is the category where we need the NGOs, we need donor fundings, we need investors that can bring in some form of funding, whether in a form of grant, whether in a form of loan, to educate the underserved, to train trainers who go down there to do trainings in a more localized manner. Remember, the needs of the unbanked population is a little different from the banked population as a noun. Their perceptions are different. So tailor-made programs in financial literacy should be organized for these people. And how do we do that? How do we go about it? And that is what their financial literacy captures. And it includes the work of their investors, which are all coming in to support the people, to support the financial institutions, to support technology companies in designing products. All this come into financial literacy program or financial awareness. So the financial awareness play a very key role, even though people is the most important thing no matter what we do. But financial literacy programs in a more customized or tailor-made manner plays a key role in delivering whatever thing we have to the unbanked population. And as we move on to the trainings, we are going to break down this into various categories and explain down to the trainers, and they will know how they are going to train the people or make aware every product, the risk in there, the data protection issues that needs to be handled, and where we need to slow down, where we need to go a little faster, where technology can go, where a bank branch should be cited, and where, if you do the cost benefit analysis, where we can only cite an agency branch or even a small store, which we call kiosk, or we have to send people there to use POS, where we have to just give them card and bring in an ATM card. With partnership from these organizations and the telcos, the financial institution, these things can be achieved. I know it will be difficult to achieve the 2020 target, but if a lot goes into training, if the financial institutions partners with the telcos, with the support from the NGOs and donor agencies and investors, I think we can achieve about 80% of the targets of the 2020 Financial Inclusion Project. Once again, this is our lesson to today. In our next lecture, we are going to delve more into it. Now, let's see. The people has to do with the people who are very far from where the banks are located, the people who do not have access to financial services, the people who have access but it is limited and does not come on timely manner. The financial literacy here has to do with the various trainings or making aware or educating the unbanked population about the advantages that they can get from taking advantage of the financial products that are available and how to manage their finances, how to ensure their businesses themselves, how to take care of emergencies and all that. All those goes into financial literacy with the support of NGOs, investors, the corporate bodies. Then we have technology. Over here in Africa, in Ghana, phones are divided into two. We have the smartphone and the non-smartphone, which we always call in Ghana the yam phones. And the unbanked population, a large portion of them are using the yam phone, which is also called the non-smartphone. So which products will be suitable for them? Would they be okay to use USSD short code? Can they only rely on mobile money wallet? What are the costs in there? What are the charges? What education should go there? Who should be trained? The agents or the customers? How should the training be done? On which platform? Is it on social media? How would you Give credit to this unbanked population to manage their business. In what format? What will be the charges? How do we appraise the unbanked population before we give them any form of credit? All this come in here through technology. And there are some few risks, some few challenges. There are some fraud issues that come in all that. Where should an ATM go? And all that. That comes under technology. And customer service, very key. One key thing here in Africa, especially with my experience with the unbanked population, has to do with customer service. We have trust issues. Some microfinance companies closed down when these people tried. Some people defrauded these clients. So we have trust issues. Customer service is very key, and through that we can build the trust. The customers can build, that is the unbanked population, the underserved can build the trust to work with these financial institutions. And you are going to train the people on reports. When the trainers are out there on the market, when their trainers are out there on the field, when the trainers are out there in the rural communities, when the trainers are out there deep down there in the forest, very far away from the branch, how do they generate their reports? How do they record it? Which means today send it to their supervisors in the nearby cities. And these are some of the things that will be trained during the Train the Trainers program for financial inclusion. Thank you very much for today's lesson. Once again, my name is Gabriel. Thank you. And if you need any further details, if you want to be part of any of our trainings, if you want us to do any project for you by way of researchers, taking data or anything, training the trainers program here, you can just call any of the numbers on your screen or just give us an email. Thank you very much. You can subscribe, click on the subscribe and be part of our channel. And just if this